a Democratic Congress. This must stop now. Would support impeachment in an instant, tremble like chihuahuas under the glaze and under the gaze of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. One of the wonderful websites, AfterDowningStreet.org, with my good friend David Swanson, said the Democrats don't even make an effort to impeach George Bush or Dick Cheney before these criminal terms are up, then no president of the United States will ever face punishment for crimes against his own people or humanity at large. It is time for us to send Bush and Cheney a message. It is time to send Bush and Cheney back to where they came from before January 2009. This president and this administration has effectively destroyed the Constitution as a barrier to executive dictatorship. If laws can be broken at will, there is no law. Congress may as well stop enacting them and go home themselves. Congress, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Money. Impeachment, like all criminal processes, is designed not just to punish current lawbreakers, but to prevent future criminality. George Bush and his gang have been running a massive criminal enterprise for more than 6 years, effectively nullifying the Constitution. It's important for us to know that the Constitution does not come back to life after these two will leave. Let me close with this. On August 28th, 2005, a lot of reasons our good friend John Nichols put so forth. But in a room hot like this in Louisiana, called the Superdome, our government left 4 people to die while his National Guard was fighting off a more and illegal war. It's amazing to me that on August 28, 2005, the whole world would watch and see the horror of Katrina. What's also amazing to me is that we would find out that this president would see it from his ranch in Crawford. And instead of running to help these poor people, would act like nothing is happening, and matter of fact, would go to San Diego to get a gift guitar. While people drowned and died. I don't know about you, but a lot of you look like family to me. See, that's the great thing about my generation. We are the first generation you fought for. We are the first generation. We are the dream generation. We are the generation where the first generation, we have the sons and daughters of former slave owners working side by side with the sons and daughters of former slaves. The thing you fought for when you beat Jim Crow. We unfortunately are fighting a president and what I call the descendants of James Crow Jr. Esquire. On August 28th, 2005, this president watches people drown. It's amazing that on August 28th, 19 another Southern preacher like myself sat in Washington, D.C. and talked about a dream and about a constitution called the promissory note. We have an obligation now to those 600,000 babies who have been exterminated. We have an obligation now to those thousands of American troops who have lost their lives. Those who have lost their lives in Katrina. Now is the time to be a real patriot. Do not be afraid. If we don't stand up now in the 21st century, there